Julius Malema has often criticized Western countries for their perceived interference in African politics and economic. He has called for the nationalization of mines and other key industry in South Africa, arguing that foreign companies have exploited African resources for a long time. He has also accused Western countries of perpetuating poverty and underdevelopment in Africa through policies that favor multinational cooperation and wealth elites. Malema has been particularly critical of former colonial power such as British and French, and has called for the return of African artifacts and other cultural objects that were taken from the continent during colonial times. Malema's view on Western countries and their role in Africa are controversial and have been met with criticism from some quarters. However, his supporters see him as a voice for African liberation and champion of the continent's economic independence. Also, Malema has criticized Western power for their involvement in African politics, accusing them of supporting corruption, and authoritarian regime that are detrimental to the well-being of African people. He has also particularly criticized of of the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and the World Bank, which he believes impose neoliberal economic policies that benefit Western countries and multinational corporations of the expense of African nation. Malema also has called for the return of the African artifacts and cultural objects that were taken from the continent during colonial times. He believes that these objects are an important part of Africa's heritage and should be returned to their rightful owners. Overall, Malema's views on Western countries and their role in Africa are controversial and have been met with criticism from the quarters. However, his supporters as well as said see him as a champion of African economic independence and a voice for marginalized Africa.